Hey, it's
Hello.
Sweet Subversives. And
It is.
Kara's outside. What?
I am so outside. It is not even funny.
You look like you're in the middle of nowhere or something, somewhere.
I am. So I am in the I'm actually in the Grasslands National Park.
Oh, cool.
And it overlooks the entire Badlands then in South Dakota. And it is absolutely stunning here. I mean, like crazy beautiful. I'll move my chair out of the way so you can see
what
it looks like out here.
I love it.
It is, and I have these views on 3 sides of me. It's crazy how gorgeous it is.
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh.
I mean, like I'm sitting right in the middle. It's just surrounding me on 3 sides.
Oh, that's amazing looking, Kara.
Yeah,
oh my
it is.
God.
And I'm going to be able to watch the sun go down on the Badlands and watch it just turn it that gorgeous pinky red. And then in the morning, I'll be able to watch it, watch the sunrise.
That is so awesome. And the colors out there. I mean, I've always tried to take pictures, but you can't even describe it.
Justice. No, it does not do it justice. It is absolutely, it's gorgeous out here. So the land that we're on is Bureau of Land Management land.
Oh, that is so cool. Is it
but the rules are pack in, pack out.
So not much stuff with you.
Well, you can bring it, but you're taking it all with you. There's no
garbage. Oh, no bathrooms. Oh. Uh-oh.
No electricity. There's no water. There is nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
That's not my favorite thing for camping. You know me.
And it's
Could you say that one more time? We had a little pause.
Oh, yep. I said, and it's currently 92 degrees.
Oh my God. That's too hot.
Yeah.
But I know you
which
are
helps dry. I know. So we're right by 3 cell phone towers, but my signal keeps going.
Just tell everybody to stop using theirs so you can use yours. You're like, everybody get off your phones.
Exactly. I know it. But you know, it is stunning out here and it's free. It's free to camp.
Free camping. That's awesome.
Just pull in, find a spot.
But okay, I never did ask. Yes. So for people who are viewing, what are you doing out there, Kara?
So I am heading to FreedomFest in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Cool.
And I will be on a panel there for elected libertarians. And the Libertarian Party is also hosting a reception and doing other activities like that. So I'm on my way, headed out there, and I decided, well, if I have to drive, I might as well, like, instead of staying at a hotel, I'm gonna do boondocking, which is what they call it when you're camping somewhere for free.
That sounded like a wolf in the background. I don't know.
Nope. So people are hiking around back here.
Oh yeah.
I do have neighbors. I'm definitely not the only person with this idea. So I have neighbors to the side of me. I have neighbors directly in back of me. And then they park all along this ridge because we're on the grasslands right on the edge overlooking the Badlands. So you're just like all along.
So how far is this from Rapid City?
So it's only just a little over an hour. So I almost made it to Rapid City, but I wanted to do this. So I'm camping here tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I'll do the Badlands Loop and feed the prairie dogs.
Yes, you do.
And then loop back around. So it'll be about four hours then before I get into Rapid City. So that'll be interesting. And then I can have a shower and a toilet.
So the place you're going to though next for your next phase of camping has a shower and toilets and all of the amenities, right?
So I won't be camping.
Oh,
a hotel.
Oh, thank goodness. So you'll at least
Holiday Inn.
A Holiday Inn. You're gonna have a shower. Thank God. Okay, good. So this is the only camping you're gonna do there and maybe on the way back?
Yeah, it just depends on like how tired I am and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
What are you drinking tonight?
Well, I'm starting off with the Coke Zero, even though my cat was guarding it. And I'm still on the diet, so I'm doing chamomile hop tea. Woo, relaxing. So I'm going to have my caffeine, and then I'm going to crash it down with some chamomile. How about you, honey?
Well, so I am going to make a like a grapefruit thyme vodka tonic.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So I brought a planter, and it has different herbs so that I can use them when I'm cooking or when I'm making cocktails while I camp, because I like fresh herbs when I'm making dinner and making cocktails. So you just bruise your thyme. I got it in the tonic water already. And then I'll add a little grapefruit juice.
Healthy.
Yes. And get the lid on.
Yeah, you don't want to dump it.
And then, so I bought this vodka along the way, and it's actually a vodka produced in South Dakota. So it's made in Kadoka.
It says hoarfrost. Is that right?
It does. Yes, it says hoarfrost vodka.
Oh, cool. And Laura Lavoie says that looks delicious. And it is. Uh-oh.
And then and then I'll finish it off with a little squirt of lemon.
Oh, that sounds good. So Laura Lavoie says that sounds delicious. And Michelle McCutcheon says out to
very refreshing. And I mean, to be able to sit out here and just have this view and have a cocktail, man, that's incredible.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. That looks amazing. Oh,
a little bucket of cat litter.
Oh, so you're gonna poop in a little bucket of cat litter or potty?
Yeah. So you can't, like, they don't really want you to holes out here either to poop. Oh, I mean, they want you to pack in, pack out. So what's suggested is that you get like a little, like one of those little mini garbage cans.
Yeah.
And then put a garbage bag in it. And I know, right?
TMI.
Right, John? Too bad. I'm going to TMI the hell out of you. At least I'm not actually doing it on camera. And then you put like an inch of cat litter in there.
That's our
and
pay channel.
Yeah, exactly. That's our OnlyFans. And then you tie the bag up and you give it a shake. And then when you leave, you can throw it at like the ranger station.
Oh man, that's a great thing. So at least then you can go potty. And it's only for one night, tomorrow
exactly.
You're gonna have toilets and showers and everything. So one day of roughing it, that's not bad.
Yeah, I can do that for one day. Yeah. And I mean, we're a little together. Most people are in RVs, but there's a few people who are in vans and tents that they obviously are like, we're all going to have to just pretend that we're not going potty.
Well, and I suggested if you had one of those ponchos that like cover you up, you just like squat over it and you can do it outside.
So I put a tarp over part of my car.
So you could,
and it has kind of a wing that goes down, and so that's going to be my bathroom. I'll slowly do this and hope that I don't disconnect.
It's still working. Okay,
so
yeah.
that's going to be my bathroom area. And then you see that like looks like a stick?
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, so what goes in that, but I don't want to have it out there. I'll put it out there in the morning, is in the hoop, this bowl goes there, and then it has a pitcher. And then I hang my towel on there, and then wash station is what it is.
Oh, so
it's a cowboy wash station.
Oh, a cowboy wash station. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Like the pitchers and the basins. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a portable pitcher and basin, so I can, because I'll tell you,
freshen up.
Yeah, because it's very hot, but it's dry, so you don't think you're sweating. But I can tell you, I'm not fresh.
Yeah,
hot, fresh. So tomorrow morning I'll freshen up a little bit and wash my hair, because I cannot stand to not wash my hair. So yeah, I'll use it and wash my hair and do all that kind of stuff and get dressed. And
I'm
sleeping in my car tonight. So
they said, since you posted some of them on your personal page, they someone said that it looks amazing. Have a blast. And I wonder if I can get it up to show, like just to like do a screen.
Yeah.
Is that okay if we do that? Because then
absolutely.
Because I'm thinking that would be.
Tell you a little bit about my campsite.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna share it.
Years ago, I wanted to turn my Yaris into a camper.
Yes, you'd have.
But life kind of got. Yeah, so life kind of got in the way, and then I decided for this trip, I wanted to do it. I wanted to turn my Yaris into a micro camper, which, if you know how big a Yaris is, it's really teeny. And so, yes, that's the views on 3 sides of me. That's what I'm seeing, all around me. It's just gorgeous. And so, yeah, having a cocktail. There's my herbs that I bring when I go camping.
Oh man! But look how beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it is gorgeous. So that little table is actually my sleeping platform too. I can pull it out so it's a table. I can shove it closer into the car, and then I put my blow-up mattress on it, and then I can sleep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I think there's one more photo.
Well, here, this one shows it.
Yeah, so you can see I have my bar kind of in there, right? So I have a camping bar, and so when it's time to sleep, I shove the platform in a little bit. I turn my bar to the side so it hugs the side, and then you can see I have netting. And so I've hung netting on the inside of my car so that when you're sleeping and stuff, you're not getting chowed by mosquitoes. Not that I've seen a mosquito out here. So that's the basic setup that I have.
That's awesome.
And yeah, so you kind of switch it, for daytime, and then at night I'll have, and my legs won't be sticking out that far. I shove the platform almost all the way in. You put your seat forward, you shove your platform so it's almost all the way in. It'll only stick out maybe 8 inches. My hatch will be open. Yeah, my hatch will be open, so I'll have a lot of ventilation. But yeah, with the mosquito netting, I'll be totally good.
Bug free.
Yes.
Oh, that looks beautiful, Cara.
To be bug free.
I like your little rug too. That's pretty.
Thank you.
You always make
and it's just a cloth rug.
It is?
Well, yeah, it's just fabric. It's not an actual rug. It's just fabric, so it folds up small. You can throw it in the washer. You can shake it out really easily. But I knew I really needed a rug, and boy, am I happy that I have this, because it is, it's so windy, it's so dry, there's so much dust. I mean, it would just.
Yeah, you don't want everything getting all dirty too. Oh
yeah.
Man.
I know, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to get dirty.
Well, Okay, and for those of you who didn't know, Cara has a glam camping book, Martinis and Marshmallows, and so she is the queen of glam camping. Even in a Yaris, Cara, you can make it all beautiful. I love it.
So I've taken a lot of pictures, and I'll take some tomorrow morning, like cooking breakfast and that stuff. I brought my little BioLite.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then I brought fat wood for burning in it so that it burns really hot and really clean. And, you know, it'll be cool in the morning. I'll have a little breakfast of cheese grits and fruit and some chai tea. You know, I'll get that, brew that. You know, and so I'll take some pictures of, you know, how I've set everything up, what I'm doing. I'll include some cocktails. I'll include some easy recipes, that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to do a book on car glamping.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Yay. That's going to be perfect. And just to show
it'll be fun.
Well, because people sometimes get so focused on having to bring everything and then they don't go anywhere. So why not have it as an easy option?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Or, you know, maybe they don't feel comfortable in a tent, or maybe they don't want to do a tent, or, you know, they always wanted to have an RV, but don't have the money, don't have the space. Where are you going to store it? Okay, well, you can make your car into a little mini RV.
I love it.
So, you know, I'll have like storage tip ideas and that kind of stuff. So
I can't wait to see this book. I think it's going to be awesome. I actually kind of, now I have kind of a smaller car. I have like a RAV4 and I can fold the seats down flat. So I could do it too.
That would be like a mansion compared to my yard.
I know. In Cara, you always bring way less stuff than me, so I would still have to like make myself not bring so much shit. But that's such an amazing idea. I love it.
Oh, I am packed. There we go. Froze for a second. Whew. So I'm pretty happy how this turned out. I'm pretty with my spot. I mean, we'll see how it goes sleeping tonight, because, you know, that's where the proof is, because you can think you have everything set up. You can think things look nice. But if it's not comfortable, if you can't sleep, you're going to be absolutely miserable, and that will be a bummer. But I mean, as of how I think about this right now, I would completely do this again. Like I am already thinking, do I want to do this on the way home?
You could. You totally could.
I mean, this is great.
It's so pretty. I mean, seriously, then you don't have to rush back. You can enjoy nature.
Yeah. Like, so I'm going to tempt fate, and I'm going to just
do it slow.
Turn a little bit. Okay.
Oh, man, there it is.
So there's my car.
I love the sun behind you.
Show you.
Oh, hold on for a second. You're kind of froze for a second. Let it catch up.
And I'll try to go really slow so it doesn't pixelate all to hell.
There it is.
So cross your fingers.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Cool. So that is the view. Like when I wait.
Oh, wait a second, Cara. We'll let it catch up.
And then it's as far as you can see is the Badlands.
Oh, it's amazing.
And then now you can see my neighbors.
They're not that close to you, though. That's good. I like it when they're not right on top of you.
I don't know how they're going to get in and out lying off the edge. But now you can see all the other RVs.
That's amazing.
And the cell phone towers.
Well,
right.
That's the good thing is we could do the show because there's a cell phone tower.
Right. That's what gave me hope, because I was like, okay, well, and the other good thing is that T-Mobile bought my little shitty cell phone service that I use. So now we're using T-Mobile instead of Sprint, and that's a good thing because Sprint sucks ass.
It does. And I've lost, like, whenever I've gone camping, I never get good service with Sprint. So I'm really glad to not be using that anymore. Hey, oh, I got a cat. Oh, and Laura Lavoie says you should take a road trip across the USA in your car.
I would love to do that. So, I joined some boondocking groups to get tips and ideas. And I also joined 2 other groups. One is Prius camping. And then the other one is. Because there's a fair number of people who live in their Prius full time.
What was the second one that you said?
For various reasons. The living and dwelling, or camping and dwelling in a Prius.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect then. That's exactly what you're doing, Rory.
People who live in a Prius full time.
Oh,
and
your car is
so they have a community where they're sharing tips.
Your car is kind of small to be living in it full time, especially if it's more than one person.
A little bigger than a Yaris.
Okay.
But not much. The benefit of a Prius, though, is since it's an electric car, number one, it's a little bigger, so you can sleep with the hatch down.
Oh, yeah. That will help, I think, because then I think I'd be a little.
It can just cycle, and you can climb it. Oh, cutting it out. So with the electric, you can keep it running with the climate controls, and it'll just cycle.
Oh, okay. So it cycles with that, so that way,
like hard gas and all.
They're a little more comfortable.
So that's why. Yeah, so that's why there's a fair number of people that do that. So I went down the rabbit hole of people who live in their cars,
but they would know.
They do so for various reasons.
Yeah, but it's doable.
Yeah, it is. And some of them, other than the driver's seat, they gut the entire car out and rebuild it.
Well, then you can have it totally set up so you can have your bed area kind of flop down and then have space for storage. So it would make a lot of sense.
And they do platform beds and have storage underneath and all kinds of stuff. Oh my God, my hair's getting totally wild.
It's okay. You're camping. It's okay. You look like a wild woman. It's awesome.
I kind of am a wild woman.
Oh man. Oh, that is perfect.
And people that live in their Prius or they camp, they're doing so 2 people or a person and a pet, a big dog, or a couple people have cats.
Oh man, I can't imagine doing this with my cat.
No.
Although, there was a guy in Germany, and he rode a motorcycle for part of it, and he had a little cat with him,
and the cat's perched.
Yeah, and the cat's totally cool with it. But I think you got to start them when they're kittens to get used to it. Oh, and Michelle McCutcheon says, "You're a wild woman with a fully stocked bar." That's my life aspiration.
Yes, because so my bar has 3 bottles of wine, a bottle of Basil Hayden's, and then the bottle of vodka. I thought I had brought gin, but I brought vodka instead. But that ended up being okay because it was the South Dakota vodka. So
you must have known you're going with the South Dakota theme. And it's not like you probably couldn't buy some more gin and stuff out there too.
Exactly.
Oh man. Oh, I don't know who the new Facebook user is, but they're laughing because they're now Facebook user. I know. Yeah. Here's the deal. And you're doing life goals. Yeah. I mean, honestly, sometimes you just gotta jump in your car and go places and see the world.
Yeah. And, and I think it would be fun to do a cross-country trip doing this. And there are a lot of people that's what they do. for a week, a month. Few people are doing it for like over a year.
Oh, wow.
And so really what they're paying for is they're paying for food and they're paying for gas because their camping is free.
Oh, yeah.
And so the places where they're staying for free. So, that's it, and it's kind of neat because you have this whole community of people that give each other tips and ideas and suggestions. And when they find a good camp spot, they, put the Google coordinates on it and share it. I've seen some gorgeous ones in California where, you're right on the edge and it's just the ocean in front of you and it's gorgeous. There's one in Chamberlain, South Dakota, which I might hit when I go back. And that one is on the bank of the Mississippi.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that is a gorgeous valley area. So, that would be kind of neat too.
It'd be perfect. Oh my God. That just sounds so amazing. Well,
so I won't have to
help me
in the grass, in the cat litter.
Oh, when you get home, you're going to have so much in common with Mabel.
I know. Well, when I took the jug of cat litter, because I had, bought a fresh thing for Mabel before I left, and then I had bought my thing of cat litter. And so on my way, packing, I grabbed the cat litter and took it out to the car. And Mabel was looking at it like, what the fuck?
That's mine.
That's mine.
She probably was very confused. It's like, what, you going to get another cat? What's happening? Maybe some prairie dogs.
I might. I could have some prairie dogs. That would be fun.
That would be awesome.
They could snuggle me.
Oh, somebody just tuned in. Oh my God, you're using cat litter. Yes, she is.
Yeah. Yeah. For those of you just tuning in, there's no bathrooms out here.
Yeah.
Like
nada. And
they
don't
out.
Yeah, you have to take everything out
the
too.
Suggestion is to get a little pail. Yeah, so you got to do a little pail, and the suggestion is to put an inch of cat litter in so that you're not having
So if you're going for a walk, do you have to bring like a doggy poo bag with you in case,
You're supposed to, yeah.
Oh
you're not supposed to leave your poop out.
Don't leave your poop. Plus wild animals and stuff might like track you back or something. Me and my oh, she's eating some good shit.
Eat this person. She eats really good.
Totally, you do. So I'd be like, yeah. Hey, lady, can I come visit?
Yep.
Oh, man. But, they have to be really motivated because they'll have to climb up a cliff on one side or go through all these other people to get to you. So I figure if they have to be super motivated little animals to try to get into your site. So.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't think they're going to just, there are definitely animals out here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't see a snake.
Oh, I don't think I mind snakes because usually they eat little rodents and stuff that, you don't really want in your tent or your car.
But I don't want a snake in my car with me.
No, and if there was, he'd probably be trying to snuggle you because you're warm. And you're like, I don't want that. I don't want to
snuggle a rattlesnake. Like, that's not anything I'm going to do.
No. And I honestly, I can't see it climbing up into your car. It would take some motivation. And you have the mesh. So as long as you tuck the mesh, it shouldn't get in there.
Well, and my husband God. So first he was telling me a serial killer was going to get me because my feet were hanging out and the serial killer is just going to grab me by the legs
and just yank you out
and then torture me for days. Yeah.
No, it'll probably be a foot fetish guy who will be like, "Ooh,
we've been binging Criminal Minds."
Oh God! So of all the things to watch.
And then it was, rattlesnakes can jump 4 feet.
What the hell? Why would he even tell you?
I don't.
Oh, you're not gonna have problems. There are people there. If you were out in the middle of nowhere by yourself, I'd be more worried. But you're actually like camping near people, so like you're gonna be fine.
And then his last thing was, well, you know, there's mice out there, and they'll get in the car and look for food.
Well, put your food in a bin or something, you know?
I do. All my food is, you know, locked
You're
away.
fine. He's just trying to scare you from doing it. And that would be a shame.
He was trying to get it because he did not want me to do this. So he was trying to freak me out so I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but you're the most brave person. So I mean, like, I'm a chicken shit. And I would be like, oh, and then this could happen, and then this could happen, and then this could happen. And then I'd still do it anyway, but I'd sit there at night going, what's that noise?
So the mouse thing almost convinced me to not do it.
Oh, see, the mouse thing would be my like lower totem. I like the most unlikely thing would be the thing that scare me, the serial killer. I'd be like, okay, now I'm scared. You know, like the most unlikely thing to ever happen is what I would think would happen. And it wouldn't. Mice, I'd be like, oh, I didn't think that mice would get in here. Shit. Yuck. No. And honestly, I doubt it. I doubt it'll happen. Scorpions, Bendixson, please.
No, there's no scorpions.
There's no scorpions in that area. I mean, they'd have to be like, I would say, the Great Plains scorpions, which don't exist, or like jackalope, you know?
Yeah.
That's what you got to be afraid of. Jackalopes getting into your car.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Horns. Be terrifying. No, you know, and you're, with your luck, you'd probably get a little family of prairie dogs, and you'd be delighted. You'd be like, yay! They're like, we're keeping that rattlesnake out. Is it okay if we live in here with you? And like, yes. And we have a baby prairie dog, and you'd be like, yes, totally stay with me.
Yes, I want a prairie baby dog.
Oh my God.
Baby prairie dog. I want one.
Yes, they're so cute. So I kind of hope, like, when you get to go through that area, you take some pictures of prairie dogs. Hopefully you see a baby one.
Oh, I will, because I'm going to feed them peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
And then they take it from my hand.
Do you think they'll hold your hand? Oh.
No, they take it from your hand. You hold the peanut to them, and they'll take it from your hand.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. So you go to the ranch store.
Yeah.
So when you're going to do the Badlands Loop, there's like this second store down, and it's called the Ranch Store, and you can't miss it because there's a big statue of a prairie dog out front.
Oh, cool.
And they don't have gas or anything like that. They have like prairie dog items, and then they have peanuts that you can buy to feed the prairie dogs. And these prairie dogs are so tame that they will come out and take the peanuts from your hand, and their little babies will be sitting right next to them. And they have signs, like as you're heading towards there, they have all these signs about feeding the prairie dogs, and they're so hokey, and I love them. And one of them is none mean, all keen.
That's so cute. Oh my God. Yes, you have to do that. And I feel like, you know, like, yes, you're also going to FreedomFest, but I'm actually the most excited about your road trip, even though I'm actually really excited to hear about how FreedomFest goes. And
I am too.
I've never been. Website. No, I have never been there either, but they had amazing speakers.
Yes. And they also have, like, they have a film festival that goes on at the same time called the Anthem Film Festival. And, you know, so it's all about, you know, different lengths of documentaries and films and that kind of stuff that have like a liberty focus. And so I'm pretty excited to see one of them, and it's called The Unseen.
Oh.
And that one is about business owners in California during the lockdowns and how they felt that just no one cared. No one cared what was happening to them and what they went through. You know, and there was a fair amount of emotional trauma. And, you know, one of the difficult things for business owners during the lockdowns was if they even said that they were struggling or that this was difficult, people would get so angry at them and tell them to shut up. At least you're not dead. At least you're not killing someone. Right?
That's
do you remember that?
Though it's, I mean, like, why can't you say like this is my livelihood and you're destroying my life?
There was no empathy. There was no empathy towards these people whatsoever. I mean, they were not only supposed to suffer, they were supposed to do so in silence. And so I'm pretty excited to see this documentary, and I think films like that are hugely important and will be even more important as we realize what a monumental mistake.
Yeah, it's totally an F up, the way everything was handled. Plus, I mean, I heard that California and Las Vegas are bringing masks back in a lot of the areas. So yes. I don't think it's over.
It's not.
And that's why I think
they're going to continue with really bad policies.
Yeah. And there's a lot of them that are drinking the Kool-Aid, like Waltz, and there's a lot of states that are totally on board with taking away freedoms.
Yeah, they are.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear what you think of that movie. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. Excited about a lot of the speakers. I mean, there are a ton of speakers. It's going to be difficult to pick what you go to, because that means you're missing like 6 other things.
Oh man, if I didn't have class this week and next week, I would totally be there. I'm so mad because I'm like, damn it, why am I doing these things to myself?
You could have been yamping with me.
I know, I would have been. I might not have been like sticking my feet out though, because that seems a little scary to me. Serial killer tickling my toes. That sounds like that would totally happen to me. And you know what? They would probably get me.
With the level of heat, I think you would have been okay with it.
I know. I'm actually thinking you're probably going to be sort of comfortable having a little fresh air going through.
Yeah, because it's going to have a tonight, but we don't get to that low until 5 a.m.
What was the low again, Cara?
70.
70? That's it, though? 70 is what I consider comfortable. I could lay outside in 70.
And we won't get to that until 5 a.m.
Oh, shit. Oh.
And then by 8 a.m., it will be 85.
Michael Downs asked, would you consider the trip a solo adventure or a group endeavor? Seems like a lot of like-minded people around you.
Yeah, God, you know, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, people are definitely friendly and they will chat with you. But people are also trying to be polite in pretending, you know, that you don't exist so that you can have what privacy you may, right?
Yeah. It's not a party atmosphere. It looks like people are enjoying nature. Oh. We kind of got
sun is kind of starting to set, and I think and I will probably sign off just a little bit early, because once the sun does start to set, I think everyone gets very quiet.
Oh yeah, and you don't want to disturb them. I get it.
And I still need to blow up my mattress, so I don't want to be making that
noise. I get you. Well,
yeah.
I'm wondering, do you have any good news that you'd like to share before we sign off and all of that?
Uh-oh, you froze.
Oh, you froze.
Still froze. Okay, there.
Do you have any good news to share, Cara?
No, I have no good news. Yes, I do.
Oh no, I keep losing you. And that's the other thing is
that I just got back from. I had one day home. and then headed out. But we had Region 1 training in Salt Lake City, and we had 22
people
attendees,
attended.
but 22 of them completed their certification. And again, the feedback was incredible. They also had ideas for making it better, and so we'll incorporate those ideas each training to make it better.
Get a little bit better.
After I get done with this, we have and we'll, oh God, I'm freezing up. We'll have between 90 and 100 people attending Region 5.
Holy crap, that's a lot. Amazing.
It is a ton.
Congratulations.
So yeah, I'm pretty
excited. I'm so proud of you. You're doing all the hard work, and you're getting out there, and people are going to learn a lot.
I'm excited.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty damn excited about this. So
I'm pretty damn excited too. I like, it's not even close to being quite done yet, but I'm so proud. This has been something you've been working on for years. So having this, it's beautiful. Okay.
It is.
So,
well, I better sign off. I know you have a tip for everyone.
No, but I was going to tell you my good news before you left.
Tell me my good news.
Well, my good news is I had like a week of doctoral program stuff, and I survived. And it was actually amazing. And I didn't, my imposter syndrome has gone. Yeah. And so I feel like it's going to turn out okay this year. And I am grateful. And there's nice people in my program, so it won't be so sucky. So
absolutely.
So it's good. So Cara, be safe. Let me know that you don't get murdered in anything. And if you have any baby little prairie dogs you're taking home. And when can we celebrate doctoral, Travis? We will celebrate hopefully May of 2023.
In the Sweet Subversives group, I'll try to go live from FreedomFest a few times.
Please do, because I think people would love to see it. I want to know, because I want to try to go, either next year or the year after that when I'm done, because May 2023, so that means the summer of 2023 I can go. So I'm planning on it.
Yeah.
So So I'm gonna share. Right. Okay, so safe travels.
Do this,
and I'm gonna share just the tip, and then we're gonna log out. So love you, Cara. See you later. Yay! Okay, so you just get me for just a little bit. I'm gonna do just the tip. I have like a really short one. I had talked about just a tip. I promise. I had talked to you guys a little bit about like diet stuff, and I was trying some vegetarian options to cut calories. I've been on a diet for this last year, and that's going to be my book that I'm writing. And I have come up with a really good diet, and it's easy, and you don't hardly even have to exercise, and it's using a combination of supplements. But if you have a hard time losing weight, and I do, this has been the only thing that's really worked for me. So I will be writing a book about that. But one of the things that I have found is you don't want to give up everything that you love to eat. So there are some ways to save calories. So one of the things that I've done is, let's see. Nope, not that one. I clicked the right one. Like I like eating corn dogs because I am like junk food and stuff. So corn dogs normally are about 190 calories, and they're the frozen crappy ones you can get at the store. These ones are delicious, but I've tried the Morningstar ones, and they're 150 calories. So you're cutting 40 calories. And the veggie dogs, vegetarian ones, are only 150 calories, and they taste pretty much exactly the same. And I use like the G. Hughes brand sugar-free ketchup on it, and it's only like 5 calories for that. So for lunch, this is a great option. So 150 calories is real low calorie, and I've been like rocking it with that. Another option, if you don't want that, is like instead of burgers, you could do a veggie burger. Oh, this goes way too fast. flash. I don't know why it's doing that. 240 calories for a patty, for a beef patty, or 110 calories for veggie burger. So you see, like, it's more than half the calories. And honestly, if you just, let me just get out of there. If you just try to substitute like a vegetarian option instead, or if you don't even want to do that, you could do like portobello mushroom burgers, instead of bread. There's a lot of ways to do it. So don't give up. There are ways to eat the things that you like. And I've told you about my favorite new pasta. It's like 50% of the calories. So I'll be including that stuff in my new book too. So there'll be options, and it's super easy. And you can pretty much eat like the garbage creature that I like to eat. Like, and every now and then you can have a beer while you're trying in the weight loss phase. But once you get into the maintenance, then you can have beer. It's fine. You can have wine. You can do that. Just don't go crazy, right? So that is one of the things I'm working on. And I'm so excited that Kara's going to do her Yaris camping book too. So we're both going to work on that this year. And when those come out, we'll let you guys know. I'm so excited. So that's about it for tonight. I'm so glad that we got to talk to Kara. I'm really jealous. I wanted to go to FreedomFest, but I got class this week and I got class next week. So it wasn't going to happen. And I was gone all last week for that academic residency. So I thought about actually flying out there. Flashy, right? It was like hopefully didn't give anybody a seizure watching that. Did you watch the Jeff Bezos rocket launch? I saw that the rocket looked like a penis. Is that like what we want to talk about? People were really pissed about it because they feel like, these super rich guys are going in outer space and they could be solving world hunger. When I kind of think, like you start a business and from your garage, and then you turn it into a multi-billion trillion dollar company. I think you can go to outer space if you want to. Why the hell not? I would go to, if I ever get the opportunity to go do space travel at least once in my life, I would freaking do it. I don't hold that against them. I don't expect anyone to be one person to solve all the world's problems. I do hope they're like giving some money to charity and helping people and not being part of the problem. Amazon is a little bit part of the problem, but there you go. I would totally go to outer space. I'm jealous of them for that. I'm jealous because Kara gets to go to FreedomFest and I got to stay home and do homework. Blah. But I hope she has fun, and I'm going to live vicariously through that. Even if we fly, okay, Travis, even if we fly to Jupiter, there'll be winners and losers. I know it. There's always going to be like the upper tier first class. We'll probably, what they'll probably do to us, normal plebes? They'll probably do a hibernation thing for us. So we're knocked out, and then they'll probably put us in some sort of luggage container. And then when we get there, we wake up, which is probably fine. It'd probably be great and it'd be faster that way. But I have this feeling there'd be like a first class thing where you could sit and drink and party the whole way into outer space. And Jupiter's far enough that you probably would want hibernation, but I'm guessing there'll be far more elegant options for the rich. There always are. But someday, I would like to just go to the moon. Jupiter is probably more than I can ever hope for. Mars might happen in our lifetime. They're doing it. Just the tip launch. I'm going to have to watch that. It's on TikTok. Oh, God. Wonder if I go to this, if it'll show. My problem is whenever I click on my Sweet Subversives, it always wants to start the, maybe if I do it on my Facebook. I'm going to look real quick. Oh, no, it's probably on that one. I just wanted to see what the TikTok was. I wonder if I copy it. If I show that, I'm gonna have to go there. Fingers crossed for Mars. Totally. I just want to go to outer space. Growing up, my dad flew like a little Cessna plane, I think it was, and it was beautiful to get to go fly and the freedom of it. I just think, wouldn't it be cool someday if I could just take my parents up, go on a trip to outer space and get to see the world from up above? I'd feel like we're in the future then. Space got pigged by Amazon. Yeah. Wasn't it Jeff Bezos and somebody else? It was like the richest rich people. How come I don't get to go to outer space? Pilot doctor. Oh yeah. It'd be awesome. Pilot Dr. Heather going into outer space, doing libertarian shit in the stars. That would be cool. Wouldn't it be awesome if Kara and I both got to do a live show from the moon? Like, I want that to happen in our lives. We might be 90, but why the hell not? They're talking about, like, since the space trip today, they say that this is going to open the doors for consumer travel to outer space. So it's theoretically possible that we could be doing it. More likely, it would just be flying through outer space to get to other parts of Earth, which would be a lot faster. But how cool would that be? I might go down the rabbit hole tonight and do it for Liberty Librarian tomorrow. Talk about space travel again, because I'm super excited about going. So maybe we can all go have a meet up in outer space. So okay. Anyway, I'm all over the place. But I'm so glad you guys got to watch with us, and I'm so excited for Kara. I can't wait to hear about how her trip goes, and I love getting to see camping. I want to go too. So anyway, I'm going to stop freaking out, and I hope you have a great rest of the week, and we will see you next week, and we'll talk about how our trip went and moon meetup. It would be the best. I totally want it. Have a great week, guys. I love getting to see you. I'm sorry we missed you last week. We'll get back on the schedule. It will be great. And thank you, Travis, Michael, and David for being our Patreon supporters. We love you guys, and we couldn't do all of this without you. It's super fun every week. So love you guys. See you next Wednesday. Take care.